The first deep dive review of Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5 accidentally leaked onto the internet today, including details to the combat, the bosses, the entirety of the story itself, and I want to discuss this in a spoiler-free fashion because I had a chance to watch this review before it got Thanos snapped out of existence. So, let's discuss. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure that everybody is pretty much counting the seconds till this game comes out. I mean, even posts about how big it's going to be are going viral right now. Now, I'm purposely not going to discuss the story simply because people are actually posting stuff about the ending, what happens to the characters. We're not going to go into that. Instead, I think it's just funny that currently the dev team, this is one of the head community people, they are taking down videos left and right. Apparently people are even live streaming this game. Somebody posted the first 4 hours of the game. Today though, let's talk about the review that accidentally got posted. We're going into this, but real quick, maybe you're hungry. Let's talk about the sponsor of this video, Factor. This time of year is incredibly busy because we have to play video games, do holiday stuff, maybe go on vacation, and sometimes trying to actually find the time to cook becomes incredibly difficult. And that's why I'm happy to be partnering with Factor. These are fresh, never frozen meals that are delicious and ready in just 2 minutes. But more importantly, I love the fact that they have so many different dietary options, like the Calorie Smart meals, which are full giant portions for under 550 calories. There's stuff like the Protein Power Plus, which is good when you're trying to bulk up. Or my personal favorite this month is I've been super into these wonderful smoothies they have. I really cannot recommend it enough, but if you want to try it for yourself, you can use my coupon code for a good deal. If you go to factor75.com and put in Dreamcast50 at checkout, you will get 50% off your first box. It is just so good. I highly recommend it. Once again, that's factor75.com with coupon code Dreamcast50. So eat up, and now let's get back to the video. Anytime there's a really big game that's about to come out, there's always like a countdown to the embargo. This is the time specifically when reviewers are allowed to talk about how good or bad the game is. Well, the review embargo is actually Monday, but GameXplain, the classic Nintendo people, somehow were reviewing this, and they posted their thoughts on the game 4 full days early. Now, the just quick and loose of it is that they absolutely loved it. They said the game is mind-blowing. One of the guys said it's probably going to end up being his favorite game of all time. There was 2 separate guys talking about how they felt about it, and basically one guy gave it a 10, one guy gave it a 9, but the person who said it's his favorite game ever, he's very reasonable about it. He said, hey, a lot of times when it comes to a game that's incredibly good, that's incredibly well built, you need to let it digest. So he said, instant feeling about it after having rolled the credits. He said it's a 10 out of 10, but he said that score may drop down to a 9.5 after he's digested it for a couple months. But first impression 10 out of 10 after beating it is pretty strong. They said that it's potentially one of their favorite games of all time, said it's impactful as a superhero game. Right now, thanks to how the story and gameplay mesh together, the hype is real. Now, I actually found somebody that did a nice little point-by-point breakdown. Again, there's absolutely no spoilers. I have a cat trying to climb into my lap. Let me pick you up, Jimmy. What are you doing? What? Okay, I'm trying to film a video right now. Okay, I'm going to put you back down there. The first thing that actually makes me the most excited is they talk about how much the combat has improved. And another thing they said here is that the gadgets being used are part of a hotkey system. You can pick out the gadgets you like most and assign 4 of them at a time to your different stuff. So you can't spam your gadgets, but it makes it where it's more strategic. This to me sounds so good. Anybody who watched my previous review for Spider-Man 2018 or my review of Spider-Man Miles Morales, my only real complaint about the game itself was that it did feel too easy. even when you turned the difficulty up, I honestly felt like the games were so easy to just swing around and beat people up, other than bosses, of course. It always felt like I was not motivated to go in and customize how my weapons are going to work, or even going into the talent tree. A lot of times it felt like I was playing it and it's fun and I absolutely love the story, but it didn't feel tough. I like the fact that the combat being tougher, and the fact that a lot of enemies need a specific type of gadget to beat them up. That sounds freaking so fun. But let's go on to this. There's a lot more personal and heartfelt moments in the game, even in side quests. Now, obviously, this does not surprise me because the main story and the side quests in the previous two games are freaking fantastic. I mean, anybody who got the scarf unlocked in Spider-Man Miles Morales knows just how good these side quests can be. But man, the fact that it's still there, I like the fact that Insomniac knows how to weave together good narratives that are superhero focused, that still feel human. I've talked about this in the past, but Peter Parker, the whole idea of Spider-Man is by far my favorite superhero ever, because he is just a dude. He's not trying to fly through the universe. He's not a god. He's just a guy who happens to have powers, but is trying to get a promotion and do his research and maybe get some smooches on the side. I love that. The fact that they're saying there's improved side quests is awesome. Okay, solid state drive, no loading. That's cool. Okay, here's the part of this though. There's a new parry system. Parrying is apparently really fun. That's bizarre to me. I can't even imagine Peter Parker parrying a punch, but I mean, I'll take that, just like Peter Parker can pound me any day. This is so cool. I wonder if that's only in boss fights. A bullet point that's not listed on this little breakdown here is that the reviewers, there's two guys talking, both of them said straight up, the boss fights are freaking top notch. That again sounds good. I liked the boss fights in the previous two games a lot. So the fact that they improved that, I do seriously think that it is at least possible that this might win some Game of the Year awards, which is kind of crazy to consider. Because, I mean, the previous two games were good. They were really, really good. But I don't know, the previous games kind of got stuck hard at 90 on Metacritic. Reading this, I do think this might get a 92 on Metacritic or a 93 on Metacritic, which easily makes it one of the highest rated games of the entire year. Man, this is the last thing they talk about here, is the fact that the game is apparently about 18 to 25 hours long. It just depends on how many side quests you do and how much you enjoy just hanging out while you're trying to get to the end. The review people suggested this is the best quality open world you will ever play, and you're not going to get bored or have any filler content like Final Fantasy XVI. Wow, shots fired there. Wow, man. This just sounds so freaking good. I had some high expectations for Spider-Man 2. I mean, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but additionally, I think a lot of us are curious because this is the first game by PlayStation built for the PS5. And from the review itself, from what I heard of it, one of the guys actually said, "This confirms my faith in the future of Sony." It's a third-person action game that's centered, it's focused, it's fun, it's big, and all of it has that shine of quality. It is just wild to me that Insomniac Games keeps dropping these bangers. Insomniac is just absolutely the kings of PlayStation right now. People actually even made this meme that I decided to tweet out, where right now there's the PlayStation 5 and it's being held up by Insomniac Games. I mean, there ain't no denying it, the fact that I like other PlayStation games, but Insomniac are the kings. Spider-Man sells for a reason. But what do you guys think about this? Are you excited for Spider-Man 2? Are you counting the seconds till Spider-Man 2 like I am? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're going to be playing it at midnight, tell me what you want to do first. And if you're playing as Miles Morales or Peter Parker first. Man, I am so ready for this. Sony, please don't take this video down. I'm just reading leaks, right? That's legal. Leaks are still legal, right? There's a chance this video is going to get deleted, so be sure to like it and subscribe. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day and keep dreaming. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.